Welcome to the Explainer. With deepfakes and all sorts of viral misinformation getting more and more sophisticated, we're going to tackle a skill that's honestly essential these days: how to spot a fake digital image. And that quote really just nails it, doesn't it? We're in a world where seeing isn't always believing anymore. So being able to check what you see online, that's not just a party trick. It's a flat-out survival skill for getting around in the digital world. So over the next few minutes, we're going to build you a powerful set of tools. Let's call it your very own Digital Detectives Toolkit. It's designed to help you investigate pretty much any image that pops up on your screen. All right, let's get right into it. Our first and, maybe our most powerful tool is reverse image search. Seriously, think of it like a time machine for any photo you find online. So what does this time machine do? Well, its whole job is to find out an image's history. Has this picture been floating around for a while? Maybe it was from a completely different event, like 5 years ago. This is your fastest way to catch an old photo being pulled out of the attic to push a new and usually a totally misleading story. Now, here's a pro tip. Not all these search engines are the same. Each one has its own special superpower. So if you're trying to identify a person in a photo, Yandex's facial recognition is honestly kind of scary good. Trying to figure out what kind of jacket someone's wearing, Bing Visual Search is fantastic for products. And for just tracing an image all the way back to its first appearance on the web, TinEye is the old school classic for a reason.
Okay, let's grab our next tool. This is where we put on our forensic hats, so to speak. We're going to start examining the image itself for those little telltale glitches that scream, "This has been messed with."
And the very first thing you should always ask yourself is super simple. Just look at the picture and ask, do the shadows in this photo actually make sense? You don't need a degree in physics for this, you just need to look closely.
Here's a little physics 101, but don't worry, it's really easy. If there's one main light source, like, the sun, all the shadows in that picture should basically point away from it. They should look like they're all going towards a similar vanishing point. If you see shadows going in all sorts of crazy, conflicting directions, that is a huge red flag that somebody has probably stitched a bunch of different images together.
But the clues aren't always that obvious. Sometimes the most powerful evidence is totally invisible to the naked eye. To find it, we have to zoom way in, right down to the pixel level. And this brings us to a super cool, if kind of technical, concept called PRNU. But honestly, the easiest way to think about it is this. It's like a camera's unique digital DNA. Every single camera sensor has these tiny little imperfections that leave an invisible, unique fingerprint on every photo it takes. So if different parts of an image have a different PRNU pattern, it's a dead giveaway that those parts were taken by different cameras and pasted together. No way around it. Okay, on to our last and, probably our most important tool. And this one isn't a piece of software or some fancy forensic trick. It's a way of thinking. It's all about having that verification mindset. Because look, as powerful as all this tech is, you have to remember, algorithms can be fooled. They get tricked all the time. The most powerful analysis tool you have is right between your ears, your brain. Technology is just a partner in the investigation. It's not a replacement for your own good judgment. So, before you even bother with pixels or shadows, you should always run through this basic checklist. Where did this image even come from? Is it a credible source? When was it posted? And maybe most importantly, who's sharing it and what's their motivation? Asking these simple questions can debunk a fake image faster than any software ever could. And hey, sometimes you gotta do a little old-fashioned detective work yourself. If a photo says it's from Paris, do the buildings and street signs in the background actually look like Paris? If it claims it was taken on a sunny day in Seattle last Tuesday, you can literally go online and check the historical weather report for that exact day and place. It takes 2 seconds. Okay, let's bring this all home. You now have a full-blown toolkit to help you confidently investigate the images you come across online. Let's just do a quick recap of what's inside. First, you've got your digital time machine. That's reverse image search for checking a photo's entire history. Then you've got your Forensic Loupe for analyzing all those little details like light, shadows, and pixels. And the most important tool of all, the detective's mindset, which means using your critical thinking skills every single time. It really all boils down to this one simple, powerful idea. In this crazy information age we live in, you have to operate on a trust but verify basis. And that is never, ever more true than when it's about something you think you've seen with your own 2 eyes. So, you've got the tools, you've got the mindset. The only question left is, what are you going to investigate first?